What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. In today's video, we are checking out Key, who is a member of SHINee, of course, which even though I've only checked out one of their songs with Don't Call Me, I am a fan, especially a fan of On You, and I'm a big fan of Taemin. And I do have a bit of a surprise for you guys watching this reaction, as we will also be checking out a reaction that I did a couple of days ago for SHINee's Lucifer. So I thought about maybe making them separate, but at the same time, I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to do another double reaction. So before getting into Key's Gasoline, we will be checking out Lucifer. So without any further ado, if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon if you want to see some exclusive reactions as well as support this channel. And now let's go back a couple of days when I reacted to Lucifer. Let's go. Oh damn. Oh damn. Ooh. Oh my god, this is damn, the hair is interesting. That hair is fabulous. Oh, the harmony is very nice. Oh man, I love this pre-chorus. On You looks fabulous, as well as Taemin, obviously. And him. Whoa. Damn, On You. Ooh, man. This chorus. Damn. Oh, this is really cool. Man, this sounds amazing. Oh man, the dance moves are beautiful, obviously. I love this chorus. I love the vocal melody of this chorus. Damn, that's quite something. Like loverholic, like your love is out of control. The vocal melody during that chorus, these guys look phenomenal. Also, considering the year that this was released in, the hair is fabulous. Absolutely incredible. On You looks majestic as fuck, honestly. I may have a bit of an obsession with On You. If you guys notice from my very little bit of reactions that features On You, I really like On You quite a bit. And obviously Taemin, and this is quite something. Let's take this back. And immediately you recognize his voice. It's iconic by this point. Yeah, exactly. If this was actually if you actually loved me, you wouldn't do this shit to me. Like you confuse love with obsession. Your feelings, you confuse them with actually caring about what I want. Because if you loved me, you would see that this is batshit crazy and this has to stop. So, which it kind of relates to not just a love relationship, but also very obsessive fan relationships with their idols or superstars, or who celebrities and whatnot. Shit can get a little bit too much, whereas the fan says, I just love you and I want what's best for you, without actually seeing kind of like the writing on the wall. It's like, this is kind of too much. Like, chill. They don't see the stop sign. So this is actually pretty cool how you can take two meanings here. So like the energy is almost like that whisper, which is pretty cool. Nice. That is actually pretty cool. The future is also, if you tie me down and trap me, then the love is also tied down, and it cannot grow. You just trap me, and I become a prisoner of your quote unquote love. This is so freaking cool. Ooh. That was cool, the body glitch. Damn. When I approach you with your angelic face, say the reason you live is for me, say it. That's interesting. Let's... Wait, so now they're kind of like talking more about the fact that they were spellbound, like by this person, like your angelic face. And when I saw you, I froze, and like my heart was like, there was something. So there was a love that then perhaps became one-sided, or somebody loved someone a little bit too much. Or are they talking from a different perspective, or they're talking from the perspective of the obsessive lover, or were they obsessed themselves? Ooh, man, this is groovy as hell. No pun intended. Ooh, man, those vocals very operatic. Operatic? Symphonic. Why up? Like at the opera. opera. Fuck, you get what I mean. That was very theatrical, very almost like he's acting, like his vocals, if that makes any sense. Like that sounded like a true performance. That was actually quite beautiful. So there were, it's almost like they're describing different stages, as if like when we feel that we can't get any more perfect. So we were that perfect couple in a way. Oh. Ooh. And this is I dance for you who, so have they become obsessed? Have they be Were they obsessed by I dance for you who will never be satisfied? Like I'm trying to do everything I can to impress you, but that spark that doesn't exist anymore. You're never happy. Like, which could also maybe apply to some, fan relationships as well. And I've become a clown trapped in a glass castle is also very nice. I literally just am a circus act for you. Very very interesting. So there's like representations of like almost like having this person obsess with me, but also me who is obsessing over the person, and but me kind of realizing that I cannot please that person as well, as I feel like a clown trapped in a glass castle. Ooh. Oh, the more you reject me, the more I fall for you, which is also very, very like you look into me openly, touching my brain, like you literally play me like a puppet, uh, play me for a fool, as I think I've become a fool, but I'm more attracted to you. Like you want more which you cannot reach, type of shit. These visuals are very cool. Oh, so she felt like an angel when she said "I love you," but the devil was an angel too. So that's why your whisper is like Lucifer, kind of. Also, I'm making this stuff up as I go. These are just my opinions and my interpretation of the song. Clearly, probably I focus too much on some lyrics more than others to kind of miss like this double obsession of sorts. Because literally here they're saying, "I'm tired of your obsession." Is this self-reflective as well? I'm not sure, but it's amazing how, again, much like Brown Eyed Girls, sounds so poppy, but then the lyrics are so so deep. Interesting. Leave me alone when I'm free, I'll be able to truly love you. So if you love me, let me go, and then Like, it's not until you lose something that you realize how much it means to you. In that sense, maybe, perhaps. Ugh. And it looks like the he kind of broke out of that spell of sorts. Like, that energy represents that whisper that is the obsession. That was quite something. That was absolutely beautiful. I'm again so blown away by the fact that a song can sound so bouncy, so groovy, so catchy, and yet talk about such subjects that you don't even think about unless you actually check out the lyrics. Which is definitely one of the many reasons, but it's one of the biggest reasons why I really got into K-pop as much as I did, to the point where my life pretty much revolves around K-pop with this channel. So this was absolutely beautiful, visually, absolutely spectacular. Especially, obviously, since I'm most familiar with Onyu and Taemin, I'm mostly captivated by them. But literally, Onyu fucking looks majestic, and Taemin has like this mysterious vibe about him in this music video, and he usually does have a bit of a mysterious vibe about him that just kind of captures you. So this was wonderful. Damn. Knowing that this is an SM production, they spare no expenses. Holy shit, this looks... Yeah, you are. You're dead. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh my god. Holy shit, visual. This is amazing. Oh my god. He looks majestic, but this video... Oh, that was a cool trend. Oh. I didn't know I was watching Jumper. They're teleporting like in Jumper. What the... Nice. Oh. God damn. Oh my god, what the? Oh, his voice is so majestic. SM makes some of the most visually incredible videos. Oh my god. You're a miracle. Oh, like, yeah, exactly. He's He's like the god of gasoline or something. Pour it on me, you're just making my flame bigger. Holy shit, that was incredible. This logo literally looks like a deathcore band logo. This is amazing. This was, holy shit. A little bit of shout out to SM Entertainment, obviously. This was an amazing music video. And it was so straightforward as far as the lyrics go. And I like some of these visuals are insanely symbolic, with him almost like having like the suit that is representing like a skeleton as he is caged up. Like he's showing you his skeletons. Like there's no hidden skeletons. He is the bare version of himself. He's showing you who he is. And that he doesn't really hide anything. That's at least like one of the things that I instantly thought of when I realized that it was kind of like the skeleton. Pour more gasoline on this fire as it is raging, but it's almost like he's like some type of a god of fire in a way, and the more you pour, the more you fuel him. Like he made it. He's an A-list. You fuel him by whether you love him or you hate on him, because he does represent a lot of struggle in this music video as well as some of the lyrics. And there are so many cool symbolic shots as far as like straight up visually, as far as the cinematography, the CGI, everything. It just looks incredible. The outfits are astounding. Let's take this back. And the song is so catchy. How you act, how you aim high, act appropriately, accordingly, break through, stay strong. Like this is low-key a super motivational song as well. Oh. Big rings, nice. That was amazing. Hold up. Inflame me, wind me up, I'll take it all. There's literally like this circle that he is in the middle of, and we have a bunch of spears. It kind of reminds me a lot of like Zack Snyder's 300. Do whatever you want, I'll take it all. I'll take all of the heat, I'll take all of those spears and arrows as you inflame me, wind me up, as you increase the fire within me. And we also see a bunch of like those dark dancers, the dark shots, almost like represents in a way the haters as well. That could be a cool little thing. One spark is all it takes, because at the end of the day, all of that hate doesn't really do much instead other than fuel my fire, and the more it's fueled, the greater the flame will be. This is quite something. Like your hate made me king. I don't know what to say. This is visually insane. And idling, and next thing you know, breaking barriers. You know, I'm tired of saying this, because it's like the more you bash on someone, the more you hate on someone, you're just fueling the fire. And you know, the more hate somebody gets, the bigger they kind of become if they act accordingly, if they don't break under the pressure, which is like the case with some of the biggest groups out there. For all of the fans, there's also a ton of haters. But if you kind of think about it, the haters literally represent a percent, like 1% The rest of it is fans' love and positivity. But if you are not ready for it, that 1% will feel like 100%. It will feel very overwhelming, because hate always impacts you differently. And much like with depression, it sparks depression, it sparks all kinds of negative shit in your life if you let it. Whereas in this case, it's like all the things that try to hurt me, and like he even talks about death, all the things like what doesn't kill you kind of makes you stronger, which sounds a little bit cheesy, but it is what it is. Yes. Spit out emotions, but I'm still alive. Make my day. Like getting tired and showing frustrations, but you're realizing that you're still there. You move forward, one step at a time. If you can run, walk. If you can walk, crawl. The important thing is to go forward and kind of make my days, like maybe perhaps to the haters, like make my day, bitch, that kind of thing. Wind me up just to cut me down. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like to the haters, I guess. Exactly. And literally the dancers around that white surface creeping in, much like the haters kind of creeping in from out of the darkness. Oh, this is amazing. On a hair trigger, keep your eyes straight. Try to be more simple. Is he talking to? He's not talking to. There is an interesting line in Taman's advice where he's saying try to do something in a different way, like almost to the haters. Try to be creative, like you're doing the same thing that everybody's doing, like just joining in on the millions of people that bash on someone. Just try to be more creative. And then in another part of the same song, he says try to do things in a sharper way. So much like this, he's trying to say try to be more simple. Don't get like the one hair trigger. It's almost like all it takes is for one mistake for you to lose your shit in a way. Whereas Taman is like just try to be sharper, as if he's like giving this advice to himself. But also in the beginning, I felt like he was talking about the haters in the way that they portrayed their hate. So try to be more original, try to do something that someone hasn't done before. Whereas then he also kind of, I felt like he was talking to himself, like try to be sharper, try to do things in a sharper way. So try to be more focused or more simple, because don't overcomplicate it and be so fragile, because it doesn't take much to break you nowadays with all of the shit that is around. As far as being super popular on the status of some of these guys. This very moment flirting with death, and he's talking about how he's like a dynamite, ever risked it all, got no fear. Almost like talking to himself, but also asking you, did you ever actually do something where you had to risk it all? Or are you just sitting behind the keyboard and just bashing on someone who's dedicating their life to it? It's almost like he's become like a veteran as far as getting over all of the emotions that he perhaps had, as far as being very triggered by the tiniest things and getting very depressed perhaps, and just letting things get to him, whereas now he has no fear, much like the lyrics suggest kind of. And this shot in the water, and like the suit almost looks like a skeleton, so it's almost like showing off his showing that he has no secrets in a way. I got no skeletons in my closet, as like there's the dancers are surrounding this cage that he's in, and he's kind of like in the water and whatnot. So almost like a caged animal that is maybe kind of feeling like a caged animal as well, because everybody wants to see you, touch you, and you kind of feel like you're an animal in a zoo because you feel like an attraction rather than a human being, which is also pretty interesting. Nice. It's not about the trophy, I'm just driving on my own, as he's literally doing this project solo. And it's not about I don't care about awards and shit, but I'm expecting him to win some, because this is an absolutely awesome song, and visually this is, again, incredible. I always say that whenever there's an SM music video to check out, because they really do it on a different level. Not caring about the fame, essentially. Very nice. And not caring about the fame also, like much like the haters, at the end of the day, when it all goes up in flames, everything is just the same. It'll burn the same. And literally, you judging me as he was in that cage in the water with the skeleton suit, as the dancers were surrounding it and kind of trying to grab the cage and whatnot, like, you judging me. This is who I am. I got no secrets. Take it or leave it, essentially. This is really, really good. That was a nice transition. Is there like a backstory with him having like the abilities, like with XO or something? Oh. Nice. And it's like he escaped those chains when he accepted himself for who he is. Like, this is who I am. You judging me, I don't give a fuck, essentially. And then we see him fall into the water, and now he's dancing without any chains or anything. And it's also pretty cool. Like, it shows him with the skeleton suit and whatnot. He's in chains inside a cage, but here he has that same wonderful outfit, but he is still in chains. So it's like, in my lowest point, I felt chained up, and now as I'm at my highest, like the popularity and everything, I still feel like a prisoner in a way, because I'm not myself. And then he breaks out of those chains, I guess. These are just my opinions and my interpretations. I like to go a little bit too far off as far as like trying to make things as meaningful as possible. It's just a habit by this point, I guess. I can't control it. I guess I can control myself. That's a Taeyang song. Yeah, I know. SM still, so it works. My ego too, which is nice that he said that. Oh. And I didn't notice the flowers. If there's any other meanings behind that visual, which is holy fuck amazing, let me know. This was an incredible song. It was so catchy, and it was just wonderful. It was kind of inspirational, and it sounded very, very anthemic as well. I really like this song. Very happy to check out Key. Very happy to check out a little bit more of SHINee. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.